Today I'm doing photography with my 35mm 1.8 Sony lens. So I wanted to test out this lens and went out to a train station at the outskirts of Copenhagen to do a little bit of architectural and minimalist photography. It's a very warm day in Copenhagen, which means the sun is very bright. So my settings are always on aperture priority. The f-stops are between 5.6 and 6.3. ISO is 50 as my full frame camera allows this, and the white balance is set to auto. I always take a few test shots to make sure my camera settings are set correct. In this case, the scene was covered by a roof and there was no direct sunlight. And also there was no need for a filter, so I kept my ISO at 50. As you notice, there was a truck in the middle of the scene, so I decided to go to the backside of the train station to find other angles to take photos from, also hoping that the truck would be gone by then. I found it difficult to use my 35mm to capture the entire scene. As I was standing on the bridge, there was no more room to go further back. Also, vertical shots were also a bit difficult. Maybe a wide-angle lens like the 24mm would have been better. After taking photos from the backside of the train station, I headed back to the front and noticed that the truck was still there. So in order to kill time, I thought I would set up my camera. So I brought my camera gear, including a mini tripod and a Bluetooth remote. By the time I was done setting up the camera, I noticed the truck was also gone. So I headed back to the scene and set up my frame. As I mentioned before, the 35mm focal length was a bit too tight for this scene. As there were no room behind me, it was a bit difficult to capture the entire scene. But I managed, and I'm quite happy with the results.